Welcome back, my loves. It is such an honor and joy to be with you today. And I give a deep bow of gratitude to each of you that are here present with me live and that are watching on the replay. We are going through the Tao of Women, and today is the 67th passage. So for 67 weeks, we have been showing up, caring for ourselves, learning about our energy system, learning about what matters to us, who we are. And this passage helps us anchor into the importance of our own self-knowing and wisdom. So I invite you to have a nice deep breath and to ground yourself in this present moment. And with your breath, anchor yourself inside yourself. And release and let go of any distractions that are pulling you outside. And as you arrive here, you empty and open to the wisdom of the Tao as it flows through you. If you have a copy of the book, read it with me. If not, let me read to you. Let me read you a passage. Passage 67, Gifts to Herself. Moving through life, the wise woman faces 3 tasks: learning to know herself, learning to trust herself, and learning to take risk. Knowing herself, she learns to know others. Trusting herself, she learns she can trust others. Taking risks, she gains the courage to let go. The wise woman receives the best gifts from herself. A nice deep breath here. And we're going to just read it one more time through to see what else is here for us. Moving through life, the wise woman faces 3 tasks: learning to know herself, learning to trust herself, and learning to take risk. Knowing herself, she learns to know others. Trusting herself, she can trust others. Taking risk, she gains the courage to let go. The wise woman receives the best gifts from herself. And with that, my loves, let us receive the best gifts from ourselves. And I invite you to find your practice space. And as we always do, just take a moment to feel your feet on the earth and draw yourself to your central channel. Draw yourself here. You come into alignment, come into integrity. Stand as a noble being that you are. Breathe into your belly. Feel yourself connected. And in this moment, ask yourself, What needs to be laid down here so I can know myself, trust myself, and have the courage to take risks? And whether you have a clear answer or not, or even if it's just an energetic imprint, feel into that. And with a humble bow, empty your cup and set it down. Lay it down here as if you're laying it at the threshold at the gate. As you're emptying and letting go. And as you do so, soften and release, letting it all go. And when you feel like the energy has shifted, I invite you to feel your feet on the earth, bending your knees and taking all the time you need to slowly inhale and rise up. And as you do, you're drawing this energy up through the soles of your feet, up through your legs, up through your pelvis, up through your spine, one vertebra at a time as you unfurl, up through your torso and your chest as you roll your shoulders back, gently lifting your crown, softening your knees again, and stepping across the threshold into our practice. Welcome to the Path with Harmony Sanctuary, where we tap into the Tao of Women. In this transmission today, I invite you to open a little wider, open your legs a little wider, and see how I'm just shifting my weight from side to side. I shift, I push off the floor and I shift, I push off the floor and I shift, push off the floor and I shift. Now let's build on this. Shift your weight. Now turn your waist. Shift your weight back. Turn your waist. Shift your weight back. Turn your waist. Shift your weight. Turn your waist. Stay with that for a moment. Shift, turn, shift, turn. Now let your arms start to move with the movement. You're not moving your arms, the movement is moving your arms. So turn your waist in such a way that your arms start to naturally move in response. Doesn't have to be fast. I'm doing it so you can illustrate to see. And you see how when I shift, my arms want to naturally swing. We're going to work with this. And we're going to do a practice I shared in retreat this weekend. It was so beautiful. I call it sweeping the temple. Yeah. So let's start that practice now. We're going to come into a little bit more of a specific practice. So the next time you shift your weight and turn your waist, let that back hand follow you. Now turn your palm to face you as you shift back. Bring that palm to your belly. As you turn your waist, let the back hand sweep in front of you. Turn your palm toward you as you shift back, and as you turn your waist, the other palm sweeps out. As you shift back, the palm comes right to your belly, right to your dantian. As you turn your waist, that backhand sweeps across. And then when you shift back, the palm comes right to your belly. You, you sweep out, and there's a gentle coil when you turn back. Your palm comes to you as a coil. When I sweep out, the back of my hand is out. And then when I shift back, the palm of my hand comes in. Sweep, shift back, receive the palm of your hand. Now we're going to drop into the flow. Remember, these are transmissions and not teachings. For teachings, come to class, come to retreat. So in this transmission now, we are anchoring into that passage of a woman knowing herself as she moves through life. She has 3 tasks: to know herself, to trust herself, and take risks. So as we move through this field of infinite possibility, as we move through the Tao, and as we draw our hand back to ourselves, we're honoring our body as a temple. And this movement as our hands sweep around to the front, and when it comes through, it brings fresh energy into the front door of my temple. And as this hand goes back, it like clears energy through the back door of my temple. And then the other hand brings energy into the front door. And then as it moves past my body, it pushes it through the back door. So it's as if there's a door in the front and a door at the back. And your energy is coming through the front and out the back. And this is our lower dantian. This is our belly. This is our womb. This is our elixir field. This here, we are sweeping the temple floor, the base of our being. So I'm going to slow down and soften for a moment as you tap into this energetic sweeping your temple floor. As you draw fresh energy and resources and beauty into the front door and out the back, you're removing the debris. As you're getting to know yourself. I'm going to take a moment here for you to sweep your temple floor as you get to know yourself. Listening inside to your own temple, to your own foundations. Giving this gift to yourself of knowing yourself. And receive your own gift, your own energy here. We're about to transition because this energy naturally rises if you notice your hands are starting to float up. Let them float up now to the level of your heart as you are. There's a door at the front of your heart where fresh energy comes in, a door at the back of your heart where you release and let go and forgive. As you move through life as a wise woman connected to the Tao, learning how to trust yourself. Receiving your own gifts of self-trust This is the main room of the temple, the chamber of the heart. You're in your main altar space here. Giving yourself some time to move through and open the doors of your main room of your temple and learning to trust yourself. And now we continue on this journey. Our hands rise a little higher and they sweep into our head and they open the front window of our mind and the back windows of our mind. This is our lookout tower. This is our place where we can rise above and see the big picture. And so as we sweep through and move through life as wise women connected to the Tao, we learn to rise up and rise above and see the big picture. And whether we see it clearly or it's still a mystery, we learn to have the courage to open our minds to beyond what we can see and feel and hear and know, and take a risk. So I'll be silent as you open your mind and take a risk and let go, letting go of those old thoughts, those old lenses, those old patterns, bringing in the courage and letting go. Bringing fresh energy in, letting go of the old. Our hands are going to float back down a little now. You're at the level of the heart. Because now, because you can trust yourself and you're learning to let go, you're able to better trust others. Feeling how trusting yourself leads to the ability of trusting others. As you sweep through the main chamber of your temple, and now coming back down to the temple floor, sweeping the floor, learning to know yourself so you can know others, and see how knowing yourself is the doorway to being in relationship with others. And I invite you to stay here at this place while I read to you one more time. Stay in the practice. Keep going. Gifts to herself. Moving through life, the wise woman faces three tasks: learning to know herself, learning to trust herself, learning to take risks. Knowing herself, she learns to know others. Trusting herself, she learns she can trust others. Taking risk, she gains the courage to let go. The wise woman receives the best gifts from herself. So as I return and join you in the practice, receiving this gift of me being in the practice with you, receiving my own energy, the beauty of my own body and heart and mind, and the truth of the words of this passage. What are you receiving? When you let this energy come into your body, what gifts are you giving yourself? Mm. And what are you letting go of? What are you releasing? What is moving through you? And so from here, we're going to start to make the movements smaller and softer and slower. And in so doing, I invite you to gently bring your feet closer together. And staying with this movement is very similar, but it's a little bit different. As my hips flow forward, my hands go directly to the midline and they coil in. My hips go forward, my hand goes forward directly to the midline and coils in. And as we're doing this, this energy is becoming more substantial, more thick, like you are drawing this energy in. You just swept your entire temple. And now you are giving yourself an energy gift. You're allowing yourself to receive and to store and to collect this vital life force energy, to draw it into your belly, into your dantian, and into your womb so you can thrive. Making this even smaller, even softer, even more substantial, until you feel ready to move towards stillness. And as you do, that last one, you draw it in and you inhale and you draw everything in. Let your hands rest here for a moment. If you want, you can seal your hands together, letting it store, coalesce, condense. Like I even brought my feet together. Your body might start to draw itself to itself. I feel all this like What do you feel? What are you aware of? Breathing here, your breath is down in your belly. Your physical body may be still, like you're not intentionally moving, but there may be a gentle rock and sway from this energy work that we just did. As we sweep our belly, our chest, and our head, we're sweeping through our three dantian. We're sweeping through this place where you have Jing, your essence, your form, your body. Sweeping through the heart center of Qi, of emotion and life force. And through your mind, through Chen. The Shen mind is consciousness, spirit, mind. Feel how you've swept these three centers and now you're letting it consolidate. Bring your feet closer together. Hold one hand at your belly, underneath that pearl, underneath that dantian of that energy you just have been collecting. And let one hand rise up as you inhale. And come right to your center line and let your hands float down. Down through your upper dantian, down through your middle dantian, down to your lower dantian. Hold underneath your lower dantian. Inhale, replace your hands. Inhale, sweep. Bring it to your central line, right over your crown, right over Bai Hui, and let your hands come down as you're drawing this alignment, bringing into alignment your body, your emotions, and your consciousness, bringing it all to your center. This is our last one. Feel yourself coming into alignment, clear and centered. And from here, we'll let both hands come up, just like we always do, just to stay in tradition. Reach, palms come down. Let your hands float down. Gravity does all the work. You are aligned and clear. Your Shen is up. Your mind is bright and open. Your heart is open and present. And your belly is filled. Keeping everything about this practice that is nourishment for you, stirring it in both directions. And everything that's still ready to be released and let go of, just open your hands, slide it down the sides of your legs to the earth. Give it to Gaia. Unfurl your spine. Rise back up. And together we bow out. Right hand makes a fist. Rise every day like the sun. You are brilliant light. Left hand covers it like the moon. Yin. You are cyclical, always whole, even in your darkest hour. We hold it at our heart to imbue it with our gratitude and our love. And together we bow. We bow to everybody here that is live and everybody here on the replay throughout time. We bow to our teachers, teachers, and the teacher within. Receiving your own greatest gift of humbleness and humility. Do not keep it in your heart, love. No, put it in your belly. Step back across the threshold. Rub it in, shake it off. Give yourself a chi bath and click the link below. Get a copy of this book. I'll see you next week. And in the meantime, I would love to hear, what gifts are you receiving? What gifts do you give yourself? And do me a favor, give me a gift, and share this with your friends, with your colleagues. And this is how it grows. And push like and subscribe. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.